Hello guys, welcome to a quick video showing you Hossin on the public test server. Now, in a minute I'm on SMA and there's something like going on. Oh look at that, it's nearly the shape of Northern Ireland. Right, so you come over to your continent selection tab. You see Hossin's right down at the bottom here. Click on that and thou shalt travel to the new continent. Now, we don't have access to the entire continent. I'm hoping they're going to open that up soon, because I really want to see the full play area, because at the minute to me it seems really small. I don't know why. There doesn't seem to be a lot of play area, but that's probably because we all lost, well, say probably half the map with the exterior missing. But I'll show you that now. Okay, this is the starting area that we have at the minute, which is this little, looks like a mini warp gate sort of thing. It's a forward garrison. At the minute the warp gates are in the area we cannot play in yet. Not sure why, they maybe not finished, or they just want to see how it runs. As you see, you've got biolabs here, tech plants, the new interlink facilities are here, and there's one here which I'll try and get to and have a look around it for you. Biolab in here, fully walled in with lots of trees and that. That's a very cool looking area. There's around the bases there's a good canopy of trees and stuff like that, so at night time it gets really dark, which I like. You know, night time should be dark and you should need to use the equipment that's provided for you, like the night vision stuff like that. So I'm actually really liking this map. The facilities themselves are really cool. I've had a wee play on Hossin, and I'm really enjoying the layouts of the bases, and the facilities themselves are really cool looking and well done. Here's a dam with some really nasty looking water in it. It's green and gooey and the flow doesn't look as good as the water that's on Amherst yet. I don't know whether they still need to do some work on it. I'm assuming they may do. But yeah, let's go for a wee look around, shall we? I'll tell you what, we'll go to the armory first, because I actually don't think I've been to that one yet. Shit. Whoa. Stay away from that guy that's stalking me, I think. Oh, it's not going well. Right. We'll let that settle. See, most of these bases have a nice tree canopy here. I quite like the layout of these is pretty cool. It's these ones are the new bases are very well thought out for defensive purposes and attack purposes. You know, there's trees everywhere, so it is actually really hard to fly low. Good old nanite's repairing it there. You know, it's really hard to fly low and get some good strafing runs in, but you can do it if you get under the trees and nail in. The lighting effects are gorgeous with the trees. Now it's all swamp and marshland, which is really, really cool. But also some really swampy areas. The air station sounds interesting, so I was going to have a nosy at that one because I haven't seen that yet either. I'll see if I can take off here and not crash again. There we go. It's not flying forward though. Oh, there we go. So here's an example of the swampy marshy land down here. Just dump it down. Lots of this swamp area in it, which is pretty cool. Really shows you the level of detail that's going into this. Get above the tree line and fly around, so I'm thinking there's going to be some good air battles, you know, above tree line area. Here's the air station. Bit of a smoother landing for you guys. See, the points are pretty well spread out, which I'm liking. And there's some good areas, you know, for defense and offense and stuff like that. They're really well thought out. And these trees are feckin' huge on the sides of that. Now, with all these trees, you can think light assault playground, because that's what I'm thinking. This is going to be one of those maps where not only are you going to have to watch for people on the ground and people in buildings and people on towers, but also light assaults in the trees. So it's going to be one of those where you are going to get shot and killed a lot, just because of the bullets coming from you from every single direction. Now you see, you can see sort of the layout of some of these bases, which is going to be really interesting to get there. Now, what I'm curious in is how they're going to redo this for the lattice system. You'd have thought that I'd put the lattice system in straight away. Now, whether or not it's actually set up for the lattice now, and they just haven't put it in, I don't know. But you thought they'd have been putting lattice systems into new content straight away instead of having to rework everything later. From what I can see about the layout of the bases, I reckon it is already in a position for the lattice system, and these are just here for, you know, the test server purposes, and when it goes live the lattice will be attached, because the base layouts are sort of already in a position where they could put lattices in. There doesn't seem to be as many big bases on here as most maps. It doesn't seem to be as large as the maps, but it still looks pretty cool. Let's go and have a nosy at this next little base over here. Now this is the entrance to the biolab. See, very infantry orientated. You know, very cool area to hide, set up ambushes and things like that, which is very nice indeed. Here's the biolab itself, hidden in all the trees. As you can see, it's going to be very hard to get aircraft into this place. Gal drops, I think, are going to be more utilised on this map than anything else, because because gal drops will be perfect for this sort of an area, especially if you're dropping snipers into trees and things like that. You see, we've got a swampy mist there of stench and goo from the swamps, which is really nice looking. It's the amazing lighting effects of the Forge Light engine. Now you see this biolab, same as usual, A, B, C, D inside. Slightly different layout from the looks of it because C and B look very, very close together. It's been a while since I've been in a biolab, to be honest. As you can see, even under the canopy during the daylight, you know, you can tell it's darker. There is a bit of shading about there, you know, a nice bit of shade. So imagine what this place looks like at night. Hopefully I'll get a bit of nighttime footage for you and come back here. Perfect, we have the interlink. Let's go for a butcher's. Let's see if I can get out of here without banging into a tree. I've got to find a clear way out now. Oh, you fecker. Oh, I hate that. You're applying thrust and the aircraft still drops out of the skylight. It's a bit poopy, right? Well, I'll tell you what, let's... Don't think of any points in acquisition for one of these either yet. Six minutes still. Oh, I'll have no resources anyways. Bugger. Spin through the swampland and have a look around, shall we? Okay, mountain. Ah, sorry, the roads around here. I think the road's up there. Haha, might not make it. Go quad, you can do it, son. Well, not with my driving, it can't. Still don't like how easy it is for these quads to swap end. Right, here we go. Follow the yellow brick road. As if I don't get nailed by that Mosin. As you see, the roads are fairly wide. There's plenty of places at either side to hide and actually, you know, ambush vehicles coming in. Oh, I went the wrong way. Saying not been on this map that much, so still get lost. On this road, man. And that Mozzie spotted me. Boom! Oh shit! Just to get out of the way of the Mozzie following. Look at these areas, like excellent for ground combat. Love the art style. Here's a new interlink facility. It is huge, absolutely massive. And this is a setup of your normal spawn base. Wrong one. I'll pay attention here. See, down below, tunnels to get all over the place. Which is good. You know, this place is that big, you'd need something like that to get around. This brings you up near point A. So yeah, absolutely huge facility. And the capture points are spread out either side. So there's going to be some good fighting from one side to the next. Now, where are they? There are bridges you can turn on and off. Not entirely sure what they do when they're off, because all it does is change colour. Now, whether that is a pain field or not, I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Oh, they're up there. See, that one's off there. It's probably been off since I turned it off the other day. Now, whether they... Here's another one. See, that's it on at the minute. Now, I think it's a central... Where is it? Maybe below. There is a central point where you can actually turn these off. Where did I find it? So, you know, 100% sure that must be the beacon at the top. I'd love to see what sort of animation this place does whenever you capture it. You know, most of the big bases have really cool animations when you capture them. Ah, here we are. You see, this is attached to that up there. Now, you see how it's blue at the minute? You come to this, toggle energy bridge, bang. Now, what that's toggling, I have no clue. Whether it's turning it off or it's giving it a pain field, I don't know, but it's interesting to see what it'll do. Like you say, it's test server, so yeah, unfortunately not a lot of people actually come on here for a nosy. These are like missile silos to me, but you know, again, you're going to have to be watching above you. You can be getting shot at down here if you're trying to defend in there. It's a very good area for defense. All these boxes and counters and all that lot. I think it's going to be a very, very fun facility to fight over. But you know, the place is absolutely huge, and I like it. I like it a lot. Now, there's enemies around that dam, so I'll see if I can get over to it. Just set this up so I can. Good thing about test server, you get a ton of certs. That sounds like TR turning up because I can hear a minigun. My fat head couldn't fit through there. I just remember I dropped none, didn't I? There's so many places to get up to and fight from on this facility, it's unbelievable. It is ginormous. But I say, still not 100% sure what everything does. Well, I'm sure when there's a good combat situation going on, we'll find out. So even these areas up here where the bridge is, could be pillbox areas to fight from. Well defended from aircraft. Still not 100% sure how we get up to these. He's pushing his luck. Told you he was pushing his luck. Love doing that. His capture point C, that's going to be a grenade hell. If you're taking it, there's going to be grenades going in like mad. But again, you can defend it well. So no, it's going to be a very, very, very interesting place to be. I'll redeploy here to our main little bit so I can figure it out. It's easy to get an aircraft. So I think the interlinks are going to be very well thought. How many are there? Just 2. Yeah, 2 interlink facilities by the looks of it. Couple of amp stations. These little garrisons, now I don't know if these are going to stay whenever. Probably not, because you'll have your warp gates again. But, you know, they're quite cool little forward bases. There's the dam. I'm probably going to get shot down here while I'm showing this, but how cool is that? It's a good facility to fight over. I fought here the other day, and it is pretty awesome to fight. So there's the gunky water, which you wouldn't want to go swimming in, let's put it that way. You see, like, there's point A, and you basically got to get across the bridges to get to it. You can't swim because it kills you. So it's a brilliant, brilliant place to fight over. So we all poured in the other day. I think it was actually NC when we did it. Excellent defense. You know, it is going to be a cracker to attack. Fighting cross bridges is always great. And here's a slightly less deeper side, I think. I'll soon find out when I land in it. Yeah, there we go. I maybe jump then. Oh, we win. Sounds anything really interesting looking to look at. It's I'll have a nosy up here because that's got a really big bridge. Try and stay below the canopy for a bit of cover as I go over here. TR's way. Well facility.
Leave the restricted area immediately.
Oh, this is on top of a cliff. Look at that. Now there's a shield. I don't know if it's supposed to be active or it's broken or what. Now that's the spawn area now. I don't know about you, but that's Camp Central with that bridge going across there. Whoop. So, not too sure about that one. That's quite a cool looking facility. So I don't know whether them shields are broke on purpose. Probably are. Very swampy land. It's going to be a brilliant fight, it really is. Another awesome looking facility, well spread out points, A, B and C. B's a central one, that looks very, you know, excellent for combat purposes. Well, the rest of the facilities look pretty standard. They've all had tweaks and they all look fairly awesome. I'm impressed with Hossin so far. Bit bland on top of these hills, but then again, you know, we are in swampland, so what do you expect? See a lot of trees around these facilities, so it's going to stop a lot of aerial bombardment of things, which is good. I think Hossin's going to be more infantry based than any of the others. So there's still probably a lot of work to do on it. I mean, it is on the test server. We have only got a small section of the place. Another great ambush area there for vehicles coming in. Down trees and bridges, very nice indeed. It is definitely a very nice facility. Okay, now if I look around Hossin, we'll do a little bit of combat in Hossin, and I'm actually fighting at the interlink facility because we've just captured it, and the NC are, oh look, I found where the aircraft things are. The NC are fighting back for it, so, and it's starting to go dark, so we'll get an idea of what the night's like in this place.
Spotted an enemy heavy!
So the VS are joining in as well. Where'd he go? Comes this way. Blow his brains out. Well, your lightning's not going to fit a person.
Airborne target identified.
A lot of enemy aircraft knocking about you. See, the sun is going down. It's not really dark yet, but it's getting there. The thing about the dark is you can see where the rounds are coming from easier as well. And you can see what a massive facility this is. They've even got arrows on to tell you where the shielding is. It's that big. Some nice cover down here to be had when you're fighting. Obviously this interlink facility is very well thought out. No clue what he's at. But it's definitely one that's going to take a while to get used to. You have to learn your way around it. I don't know if anybody's still here or what, or they're moving on. Oh shit. Oh, they made it drop that far. Sound effects are nice and swampy as well. Let's see some cracking choke point areas for troops. The infantry battle up this way later. Good job he's a shit shot, any of those, I'd have been dead. Whoa.
The facility is ours.
Incoming enemy aircraft. Could use a ride.
power of the machine gun. Well, saved his ass, didn't even give me a lift. Oh, it's not even night time yet. As you can see, it's getting fairly dark. I'll hope it. I'm always running. Considering you never see any animals or anything like that on Araxis, there's some shit out there howling that I don't want to meet. That's a pretty nice shot, actually. Oh, lovely. Look at that. Just beautiful. I've got my gun out again. All the buttons have changed from when I'm on a normal service. 20-minute timer. Damn! This is quite cool, a tower inside a base. Got a shot going off, I don't know. The howling and the silence and the sound of enemy troops going around really freaks you out sometimes. Not sure if that's a moon rising or not over there. Yeah, it is. So there's a lot of base lights around here. So away from all. See where it is.
Enemy transport spotted.
didn't look down far enough. I was trying to go to another base that's a bit darker. I'm right in the middle of the forest. Where's the biolab? That's a good one to look at. There was one I was finding out the other day which was really dark, but I can't remember where it was. Here's a prime example, like, look at these hills. Look at how dark it is here. This is under the canopy. Then once they get close to the base, it's fairly bright. But some of these areas, wow. Where was I fighting the other day? It was actually around here. I think we were maybe in here that was extremely dark. I was running up this road and fighting around here. And man, it was dark. Oh, son of a... I can run into Link and scoot that way. See, I'm thinking it is attached to some sort of lattice in a minute because it says that's not actually attached to anything when it is because it's blacked out there. So, I don't know what's going on now. Ignore that my phone going off. So, I want to head in that general direction. There's a spacey people. It's even pretty dark around this interlink facility. Some places the same as every other continent when it hits night, you know, just because the moonlight's getting through. But when the moonlight's not getting through, it's dark. There's a big ass moon as well. So the mountains and the hills will block a lot out. And that was a big tree. I can actually see optics being used more on this continent than the others. Oh, excuse me. Just due to how dark it can get underneath the canopy of the trees. Now I like it being this dark because it is actually really hard to see anybody. So you know your night vision optics are going to come in very, very handy on this. You just see shooting, well, meteors coming down then. I haven't actually looked at the sky since I started playing this because I was too busy with the shadows and stuff, but that was pretty damn awesome. Keep an eye out for that now. I'm going to run, look it up slightly. So yes, I mean, he's got the gorgeous aurora. So it'd be cool if Hossin had something really awesome. I'll have to watch that back and see for myself. Running through the mist in a swamp, that'll look cool with 15-20 guys running at you. Especially up to the waist in water there as you were. It's going to be good watching this when with the PSU doing AGN. They've got observer cams and stuff on this map. I think this content would be really, really cool for observer cam. You'll be able to see some amazing fights with it. So everything's sort of bright in here. But you get the drift of how dark it's going to be under the canopy and stuff like that, away from bases. You know, places like around here when you're attacking, it's going to be really, really dark behind the hills and things. So it's going to be very, very cool content whenever it's finished. I'll cut it there because this is going to go on for ages when I've edited it together. But yeah, going to be very, very cool. Please like this video on YouTube and subscribe if you want to see more videos of this and other games in the future. I may start doing some Arma 3 just for a nosy. Digital Combat Simulator, I've just downloaded. I might start knocking up some vids of that. Possibly Euro Truck Simulator 2, don't know about that one yet. Need to get my track IR sorted properly. But please subscribe to YouTube and please like any videos that you watch. Even if you don't like them, put them on a like. It'll help me out greatly. Twitch channel I have where I do live streams. I've just uploaded one of my live streams to YouTube. I do them whenever I can. Work usually gets in the way pretty big time. But come along to the live streams, watch, listen to me talk rubbish. Ask any questions that you like on Planetside 2 or any other games that I play, and I'll be happy to answer them as best as I can. Please go over to planetsideuniverse.com. Awesome community. Loads of information on there about Planetside and loads of useful information that's just great fun. The dev team nip over there quite regular. Put up information, ask opinions and stuff. Planetside Universe is the one and only place to go for your Planetside stuff. It has been going since the original Planetside and still going very, very strong. Please subscribe to all my channels and I shall see you soon. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or evening.